Hello, friends. Those back pages here. I hope you're well. With the continuing saga unfolding daily of Slabgate, and more recently, Black Label Gate, I figured I would throw it back old school style a little bit, with a little bit of Hall of Fame rummage. The slabs you see there to your right are all of one Hall of Famer. I'm guessing some of you have already guessed who it is. I've not looked at these slabs in some time, and they are not in chronological order, so you'll have to get over it. Move Boba back over here, Harold over here. First, I got in a little bit of mail for the binder project. So I hit up one eBay seller, and I saw this first. The listing said pick, 1984 Fleer update. Pick any 15 you need for your set, or something to that effect. So I figured it was worth a look. And it was pick any 15 you need for buy it now, $6.50 or something like that, $7.99 or something like that. Now, to say that the 84 Fleer update set is expensive is an understatement. But, and these kind of listings rarely go anywhere. But, you look anyway. So, I went ahead and picked up 5 cards for the binder project. Alvin Davis. Oh, that's some glare. Sorry about that. Alvin Davis. Mark Gubiza, Jimmy Key, Mark Langston, and then Saberhagen was an additional $4. So basically these 4 were part of the pick 15. One of them was the checklist. Eckersley was an additional 75 cents. So was Necro, Perez, Pete Rose was, I think, I want to say $6. Seaver was a couple dollars. Parker Nettles were a couple dollars. I can't remember exactly, but the seller cut me a really good deal on the whole lot. Buckner, these are the scrubs here. Fitzgerald, King Kong, which is really messed up. It's got like a fissure. Brad Kamensk, I forget how you pronounce it, but this was a prospect. I never was been prospect. Jerry Kuzman, Al Oliver, Jose Rio, Rick Sutcliffe, Craig Swan, Gorman Thomas, and Mike Vale. Now I had to pick out, 15. You could pick out less, but, why would you? So, it's like, all right, I'm buying that. And then it's time to check to see what else they have when you searching eBay. So they had a 82 tops traded listing. Pick 20. Buy it now. I think it was $9.99. $8.99 or something like that. Very reasonable. Because if you want to buy this set, the Ripken is going to bend you over. So the full set, the Ripken is costly. And then, anyway, so all of these were part of that pick 20. Here we go. Barfield. Bernansky. Chili Davis. Von Hayes. Johnny Ray. Steve Sachs. All those will be going in the binder. Pretty much I'm down to Ripken, and they did not have the Herbeck, but they had everybody else from the 82 Topps traded set that's going in the binder. That was fantastic. That made me very happy. So I had to fill out the order checklist. Ron Gardenhire, Ken Griffey Sr., Lee Mazzilli, Bake McBride, Al Oliver at Shea Stadium, Lonnie Smith, Reggie Smith, Rick Sutcliffe, Frank Tanana, Frank Taveras, Gary Templeton, Alex Trevino, and Butch Weiniger. That was a fantastic deal. Basically gave me everything in the set that I needed, except Herbeck and Ripken. Herbeck's only maybe a couple bucks. Ripken gonna be a few more, but very, very happy to two of the bigger 80s complete sets to try to buy the whole set and break it yourself. Were eliminated from this purchase, and that made me very happy. Basically, I'm down to, because I still have to crack the Dwight out, I'm down to the Clemens and Puckett from the 84 Fleer Update set, and then the Ripken and the Herbeck from the 82 Topps traded set. Very happy. Very pleased. All right. Now, on to tonight's main topic, I suppose. And if you didn't cheat and check it out who it was, it's going to be the one and only Gary Carter. I've always liked this card because it's got Crime Dog sliding into the plate right there. And Gary back in Montreal. 93 Topps. Here's another great action shot. 93 Upper Deck. Another action shot on the back. I always thought this was the same play. Still think it is the same. Like first, and then saying, I got the ball, he's out. Next is a card I submitted myself many years ago. 1986 Sport Flicks. If you watched my George Brett Hall of Fame rummage, you'd remember that I bought a 86 Sport Flicks set from Steve at Baseball Card Exchange, and with the intention of slabbing the cards I wanted to get slabbed. Brett, Schmidt, Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez, Gooden, etc. Next up, 1981 Topps. That really doesn't need any explanation. Some of these don't need any explanation. 78 Kellogg's. Shout out to the professor, Blue Jacket 66 Dave. It moves. Predecessor to Sportflix. Next up, 1984 Topps Tiffany. 1989 Topps Tiffany. 1993 Florida Marlins Topps, which they, for the Rockies and the Marlins inaugural seasons, they released the entire set parallel with this little logo on it. Whoa, that's blurry. Hello. There we go. So yeah, they released the whole set. The Jeter can be quite expensive from that. 82 Topps. Pretty sure that's maybe not shit. Probably not. Not 100% sure on that. 77 Topps. Always liked that picture. '83 Topps stickers. '92 Peachy Tribute. This was not released in the U.S. They had a series of, I don't remember how many, but a series of Gary Carter tributes in the 1992 O-Pee-Chee set. O-Pee-Chee baseball, even though it's gone up the last half dozen years or so, it's still very underappreciated, in my opinion. 1983 Topps. '90 Classic. I think I bought this one. I'm not 100% sure if I subbed this. No, I think I bought this one. 1992 Upper Deck Gold hologram. The hologram is gold. Just another gimmick from Upper Deck. This I submitted. 1988 Sportflix Gary Carter. This one I also submitted. 1991 Studio Gary Carter. Can stop saying Gary Carter now, Eric. They're all Gary Carter. Spoilers. But yes, I busted a box of 91 Studio. Submitted that myself. 1986 Woolworth. We had a Woolworth by me growing up. I remember going in there getting cards. Speaking of going there getting cards, 1990 KB Kings. One of those great box sets. The iconic 1990 Leaf set. If you were around then, you know. 1984 Topps. '80 Topps team with Dick Williams. 1989 Topps Tiffany All-Star. 1989 Topps Tiffany Record Breaker Tiffany. In a Gem Mint 10. I really don't say that very often. 1978 Topps. 1982 Topps All-Star. 78 Expos team. 83 Donruss. '88 Fleer Glossy. Super shine on the '84 Donruss. '85 Topps Tiffany. '85 Fleer. Great looking card. 1992 score traded. Gem Mint 10 '82 Fleer. 1991 Upper Deck. 1992 Bowman. 1991 Ultra Update. Another great set, $10 set you should all own. 1987 Donruss Opening Day. '89 Upper Deck. Here's a classic photo. 1980 Topps. '78 Topps. I think that's a dupe. Didn't I just show one of those? '79 Topps. 1991 Fleer Update. And classic P Yellow. Gem Mint 10. 1983 Fleer. 1981 Topps Scratch Offs. 1990 Score Traded. Shout out to Andy. 1990 Bowman. And the Tiffany. 1977 Burger Chef Discs. Burgerini. Shout out to Pepino Man. He's probably very excited to see this. 1991 O-Pee-Chee Premier. Totally worthless set as far as monetary goes, but modeled after the hockey of the same year. Definitely recommend picking a box of this up for $5. You will enjoy it. 1988 Score Glossy. Super shiny. All those stats, and they still managed to get a paragraph of verbiage on there. Score is greatly missed. 1988 Topps Team Leaders with Kevin McReynolds, my grandmother's favorite player of the period. Here's another '92 O-Pee-Chee Tribute card. And a 1992 Upper Deck Gold Hologram. Not the same. The other one was a high number, I think. Here's another one. Did I submit this one? I think I did. '89 Sport Flicks. I think I submitted all my Sport Flicks, to be honest with you. 1981 Donruss. 1984 O-Pee-Chee. Man, these O-Pee-Chee baseballs are just so good. 1976 Montreal Expos. 1986 Donruss. Pretty sure I submitted this myself as well. 1987 Sportflix. 1988 Topps. 1992 Pinnacle. 1991 O-Pee-Chee. 1988 Topps Team Leaders Tiffany. 1989 Flair Glossy, where they made the backs blue instead of yellow. 1990 Fleer Update. 1990 Upper Deck High Number. I'm pretty sure I showed a 79 Topps. This one I definitely submitted myself. 1986 Leaf Gem Mint 10. Maybe in another video I'll tell that story. 1992 Score. 1991 Score Traded. Gem Mint 10. 1992 Topps Gold. Still around today, Topps Gold. And a Gem Mint 10. And the last card from my Gary Carter collection, well, other than the rookie, which I didn't bother to take out, you know what it looks like, is a 1992 O-Pee-Chee tribute. I think this might be the last one, don't hold me to that, but I think so. And a Gem Mint 10. So, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. As always, you matter. Always learning. Keep learning. Share your knowledge. Can't express how important that is, and with everything the hobby is going through now. Help each other out. Build each other up. And be kind.